Alright guys, welcome to the video today. This is the first video of 2022 that we have filmed together. And quite honestly, the first video that we have filmed together in general in a while.
Quite a bit, bro, honestly.
And it feels great to be back. We're starting 2022 with a banger. Today we are doing the Florida Dispensary tier list. We haven't seen anyone do this. It's very popular online to do tier lists. Disclaimer, this is 100% opinion based. We are more than happy to listen to your opinions in the comments. Let us know. This is our own personal experience and our own knowledge though. So with that being said, let's hop right into the video. Alright guys, I'm honestly really excited to film this video because me and Chase haven't talked about this even a little bit. I don't know what he's thinking, he doesn't know what I'm thinking, and this will be fun. So, who do you want to start with? You can pick anyone. Go.
I think we should go with something that everyone's expecting, and this is just because in my opinion. So this is hard for me because I don't even know if I feel like any dispensary is technically like an S tier, you know what I mean?
And honestly, all right, so that's a really good point. We're comparing within the Florida market.
Yeah.
We're not being, obviously there's better dispensaries other places. This is within the Florida market. So.
Yeah. So like if we had to put someone in S, I think obviously I'm gonna go for Sunnyside here.
Okay.
And this is why. Products all around for me have always been fire. Literally pretty consistent. They have pretty good sales all the time. And I heard they fucking pay their employees really fucking well. So to me, they're S tier because I've never had a bad experience there, literally one time.
I don't know. I think we have had bad experiences there before though.
At one point or Sunnyside?
So though that's what we have to define. Are we only gonna judge them off of Sunnyside?
I'm talking about Sunnyside as a new company. I'm scratching one plant.
Well, they did get rid of bulk.
That does suck. That's what I'm saying. Nothing's S to me, bro. But if we have to do it,
I think that there is an S, but I don't know if it's Sunnyside, and I don't know if we should go right off the gun with Sunnyside at an S tier. Listen,
Sunnyside's an A tier.
Hey, they're still selling fucking products that were like, yeah, I think that's more, I don't know.
An A tier.
We've all seen old products from Batches Brothers doing that 2-for-1 on the Mac rosin cards right now, and I bet you that's packaging and harvesting date is old as fuck.
Yeah, that's true. I guess honestly, I think it's also because I shop pretty much only for rosin and concentrates, and like that's obviously what they're killing over there as well.
I've heard bad things about flower somewhat recently.
Yeah.
Still, I'm gonna say they're probably top 3 for sure. That's a different video, but I think an A tier is really appropriate for them.
All right, cool. Next, the Cannabis, formerly Columbia Care.
All right, but yes, Cannabis, formerly Columbia Care. I don't know if there's much to say here as far as that transition, because it really was just a branding thing.
Yeah, they didn't really change quality-wise or anything from what I'm aware.
Any new products, nothing really.
Yeah, not like because of the Cannabis or anything. Maybe new products, but not because they switched or anything.
I have to put them at a C tier.
Yeah, and this is why I think that nothing they have is out of the water, but I also don't think they have
blow you out
like,
of the
yeah, nothing blows me out of the water, but nothing like, I mean, personally, nothing that I've gotten there like absolutely sucks either.
I would go there if I had to, and I would definitely go there. Maybe.
Well, their prices aren't too bad either. That's the thing.
You think they're worth a B tier? You think they're a C tier? I think we reserve the right to change our opinion as this goes on.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm gonna put them in a C tier right now. Can we do the thing where it goes in between?
No, I don't think so.
No, well, I'm gonna put them in C tier for right now.
All right, and then obviously we put Columbia Care in there like idiots, but that was by accident.
So ignore that.
All right, moving on to Cookies.
So Cookies has technically dispensed in the state of Florida, and we can really only talk about Cookies based off of reputation.
Yeah, pretty much. So that one's gonna be hard, obviously.
I think this one's pretty easy because I think we can go on the optimistic side. As far as ranking goes, I'm pretty comfortable putting them at a B tier. If I was able to put them in between C and B just because we haven't been there, I would. We all know that they have
based off
overrated prices, especially
in
like Vegas and stuff like that, California. We all know that they have some somewhat shady growing practices occasionally from what I've heard. I don't know if we all know that. That might be a bold assumption.
That's what I'm saying, man. So it's hard, but...
So what we do know, they have overall very quality weed, although it might be overhyped and overpriced. We'll see how they do in a vertically integrated Florida market. Exactly. I'm comfortable at putting them at a B tier.
So yeah, I mean, off prediction and what we think they're gonna be like, probably B tier. So cookies, boom.
All right.
Next, Curaleaf. All right, so ask me 3 weeks ago. No, rephrase that. Ask me 3 months ago. Probably put them at a D tier. But, however,
So
in the last few months,
Go ahead.
killing it with the deals. Killing it. 50% off, 40% off, almost every fucking day there. I swear on my life.
I don't
It's
know if that
actually
means
wild.
the quality went up though.
No, but like, and you're right, it didn't. But if you're gonna charge me $15 for like mid-tier shit, I mean, that's about the price you're paying, you know? So that's why it is. And they're doing it literally almost like every day. Like in the last 3 to 4 months, I feel like it's not gonna stop anytime soon.
So do you really, but see, my thing is like, I personally view like
And
a
there's,
Cannabis or a Columbia Care above a Curaleaf.
yeah, you know, I used to. It's weird. And like, I think it's just
You
because
think
I've
those
had
deals are a little better than the quality?
Well-
I feel like Cannabis has some pretty good deals
Why not?
sometimes.
Yeah, and that too, but it's like you go to Curaleaf, you can get some nice select cards, like, and like, to be honest, their select cards are pretty fire. Do you fly through them? Yeah, but at the same time, they're half off for like
So where do you
$30
want to put
bucks.
Curaleaf?
I'd put Curaleaf at like a C tier.
I'll stick it out a solid C tier for now.
Yeah. Because their selection's pretty good too.
I'm actually excited about this next one. HT Medical Cannabis, formerly The Botanist. I'm excited about this because literally in the last 48 hours they put out live rosin and live rosin carts that actually looks.
They're like, you can buy them now?
Yeah, you can buy them.
Oh, we gotta do a bit. That's our next
Live
video,
rosin
probably.
carts, $45 a half gram, cheaper than One Plants, cheaper than True Leaves, I believe.
Dude,
I don't
oh
remember
yeah.
the
Oh
numbers.
yeah.
20% off first time discount brings it to like 36 or 39. They also just started offering live rosin. I think this is gonna be a good year for HT, high times, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, as far as expectations, I'd be cool putting up there with cookies right now.
Yeah, I'd probably put them at a B tier. The only thing I'll say is, and like I said, this is when they were The Botanist, so it's hard because I don't know what their flowers
I know what
are.
you're gonna say, yeah.
But their flower is really dry, not really anything great, and like I got quite a bit of different eights there, like 6 different strains. They were all pretty not great, you know.
So you do have
Hopefully
to put
that's
the good with the
changed.
bad. So
Yeah, so probably B.
Do we-
Probably
do we
C
put
or B
these?
tier. It depends on how good their live rosin cards are, you know what I mean, and how much their flowers changed. So
Are we being optimistic?
if we're gonna be optimistic, I'd put them
Put
in
it
a
at
B tier.
Yeah, we still reserve the right to change that.
Okay.
All right. Honestly, this next one,
Fluent.
I don't even know where to
D,
start.
D tier.
You
dude.
think Fluent's a D tier? Do you think
Man,
Fluent is? No, you're wrong. This is where I can't put Fluent.
Maybe I've just
below
had
Curaleaf.
such bad
Okay,
experiences.
listen.
Dude. It's so hard.
Smokies, fire, and I've heard their
True.
quality has really gone up recently, although the prices haven't gone down, which is a huge
See,
issue.
I heard that too, right? And then about a week ago, I was like, all right, I'll try Fluent. Went there, got a couple A's. I was very sad.
So we're gonna put them in a C tier.
We have to. Like, I bought, it was like, they had like their $60 eighth and then buy one, get one half off or something. It was their blueberry.
What do you think can move them up to
And
B?
I
Just
probably
better
had
prices?
Just better flower, man. I had over 30 like nugs, super aired out, dry as hell in my
So
in my
from their
batch.
premium line though, people have like Mexican lemonade, like Gary Payton.
I haven't had that yet, so I can't judge off of those. But off just like the Ace I've had, like I even had their tier 1 the other day. Like I said, that blueberry or whatever was just like,
Shit.
it was supposed to be the big nugs. They had the littles and the bigs, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna pay for the bigs, I better get bigs. I open it up. There's actually like I counted, it was like 28 nugs
That's crazy.
in the eighth. Like you're charging like big nugs, you better give me big nugs. You know what I'm saying? So that's
No,
why
it's
for
a
me,
C tier.
C tier, yeah. I mean, I said C because I forgot about their handcrafted smoke. Those are fire. Their edibles are great.
Smokies hair.
Our Smokies handcrafted. Their edibles are great. I remember that, and they taste like Sour Patch Kids. So. All right, so next we have one that
Grow
we're
Healthy.
Grow Healthy. I mean, this is popular among the patients, you know, the culture in general. But in reality, you know, Grow Healthy is gonna have to be that A tier. And this is why I'm gonna leave this one to Aaron because this is something we both agree on probably.
We
And
do.
live.
Honestly, we did have to just cut between clips, and we briefly discussed this beforehand. And Grow Healthy, A tier, fire flower, fire rosin, in our opinion. Everything is really good quality products, you know. But they lack a lot of variety. They haven't really spiced things up too much.
They've had the same strain for years, and at the same time, that's why they're doing so good at them, because they perfected them. But
and they do also recognize the medicinal value when you get to know your strains like that really well. But that being said, they don't have edibles still.
They only have one form of concentrate, literally only rosin.
They have that fire deal with MPX that they're not utilizing, especially with new updated laws that they could be. I know MPX has crazy live resin cards in Vegas and other states.
Yeah, so I don't know.
That, and my biggest thing with them still, no rewards program.
Yeah, they don't have rewards either, that as well.
So that being said, still an A-tier dispensary in my opinion.
Just because of the quality, man, but it's like just those little things, and like, I think that if they could increase just like a variety and just like edibles and like you said.
And consistency of having the products available.
Yeah, like, I mean, other than that though, I mean, that's why they're not in S tier, I think, because I mean, I think everyone who's been to Grow, they can agree that pretty much everything they've ever gotten there is pretty fire. Since I've been a patient for the last 2-something years.
Definitely one of my go-tos, so.
Yeah, like you just know when you get an 8th there that you're not gonna be disappointed. So.
Definitely
A tier.
All right, next we have Green Dragon. Colorado-based dispensary, hasn't done much.
You have to leave this one to me, big guy.
Marketing. I know, I'm just doing the intro. I haven't been there, so I only really know the background. Chase has hands-on experience.
Yeah, so, you know, I was excited to hear about them, and staff there, great people actually, really helped me a lot, gave me a lot of insight on their products. However, I was very disappointed in pretty much every 8th I purchased. I bought about 6 different 8ths there to try pretty much their whole menu, just so because, you know, they're across the state. I was near my hometown, went there. Very larfed out buds, just like super airy, really dry. I don't know, man, just nothing smacked me. Like I remember everything feeling really harsh, and just, I really wanted it to be great too. Like I did. I'm not just sitting here shitting on them. Like I wish I had videos of that bud, because it was a few months ago and I just don't. And as you guys know, we weren't filming really. But I tried all their products and it just wasn't great. So that's why for me, you know, they're gonna have to be like, I want to put them in D tier, but I only went once, so I'm gonna have to put them in C tier just because of the fact that I may have gotten unlucky.
I think it's okay to put them in D tier.
Should I put them in D tier?
Dude, I mean, it's just like when you look at, so like what we're telling people with this list is that it would be acceptable to go there as like it's the same as going to, like they would have a similar
experience. Yeah, sure, you're right. I have to put that in D because I would never tell someone to go to Green Dragon, at least in its current state. Like hopefully, you know.
And we'll revisit that. We'll give it its own vlog. We'll do.
Like I'll be around that area soon. I'll do another one. And like I said, we're one of these videos soon. I did not know High Times was selling their live resin cards as of now, and they're only what, like
live
an hour?
Rosin,
live rosin cards. Sorry, like as of now.
Yeah, only an hour. That's like.
They're like an hour away, and I just got a new car, so let's go. No, I'm just kidding, but I'll be happy to drive us there, that's for damn sure.
Alright, next is Liberty Health Scientist. This one's kind of interesting. I haven't been there in a long time. I haven't been there since I was shopping Super A5.
I already know where I'm putting this one, easy.
You putting it at D?
C.
C?
C tier.
I haven't.
Edibles aren't that bad. Carts aren't great, but they're not too bad, and they're usually pretty cheap.
Super solid. I'd say it's just like another Curly.
And I fuck with their Dom pens, exactly. I see them, when you put that on perspective, like putting them on the same level, like would I go here, you're right.
These are all about the same. So
I'd put them all around C tier for sure. Liberty's gonna go C tier. Because their prices aren't absolutely like out the ass expensive, you know? They're not like overcharging for their bullshit like shit, but.
Honestly, this is really interesting. I'm having fun with this video.
Yeah, honestly, bro. I've never broken down these dispensaries.
Alright,
next is Sanctuary.
This was interesting because I actually really have liked what I have tried from them, which has been limited. I've liked any of their bread strains, like cornbread. I think they have
their banana bread literally smells like banana bread.
So like, that's really impressive. I like that they sell pieces at their store.
And their culture's great.
They have a great culture. The people that we've been cool enough to collab with when we collabed with them for the 12 Days of 420.
And I went there a few times.
Great experiences.
Great customer service. And then this is the reason I have to put them at B. What are you thinking?
I'm definitely looking at a B, which is crazy because of the other players that we have. Like, I could see some people getting mad at us ranking them over a Curaleaf. But, you know, I would, that's my opinion.
I'm confident with a B. No,
I'm very happy with them, honestly.
Yeah, their flowers is, although maybe I hadn't had the biggest buds, it wasn't dry. It was fresh. The effects are great.
The nose might have been a little soft.
The nose might have been a little soft, but the banana bread actually smelled like bananas. I was very impressed.
But are you saying Sanctuary's on the same level as Cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know. Cookies could very easily move up to an A or an S tier when they start.
So we hooked up high times. Like, we might want to even, because we haven't even. I know it's hard because if their live rosin carts are fire, they're a B tier. But if they suck, then they're a C tier.
High times, I'm gonna but we said we're being optimistic. We said we're being optimistic. So yeah, I would also put Sanctuary at a B.
Yeah, and that's just because even their live or their shatter cart that I had, like, it wasn't great. But I found out that I think I just got a bad one because I've asked a lot of people
I've heard some good things about
and they said they were great. So I think I just got unlucky.
So
check out that video. I'm linking that now. I did a whole in-tour Sanctuary Medicinals. All ready? Inside. What?
This is actually, and we're gonna have to have a discussion for this, but as far that's okay. So maybe we don't have to have a discussion. No, actually we do have to have a discussion. Sorry. Move. I think this is the only possible contender in our market for an S tier dispensary, all around.
No. You don't want to know why? Because they auto trim.
No, they don't auto trim their tier 1 anymore.
Yeah, but they still auto trim everything else.
Listen. Quality?
Are you sure they don't auto tier their tier 1? I thought they don't auto.
100% no.
I thought it was just their reserve.
No.
Okay,
Reserve came out after they made that announcement.
Alright, well that makes it a little better. That makes it a lot better, actually.
Listen, all around. All around. I'm saying they're setting a pretty good example for others, right? Wanna gummies, pretty fire.
Great distillate.
Most of their carts, even they're just like they don't even have. They're just distillate carts still. I like their carts so much better. Yeah. They have a variety of products from their inhaler to disposables to topicals.
Medicinally, Move is substantially above everyone else.
Listen,
medicinally,
on average, the quality of their flower is above everyone, or at least on par with Sunnyside and Grow Healthy. The thing that puts them above. They run consistent sales like a Curaleaf, and they have a rewards program like the old One Plant.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, fuck. What happened to Move's rewards program? Didn't something happen with that?
They might have got rid of it.
Did they change it?
Or revamped it or something.
Yeah, I think it got revamped. Overall, though, I think that's it's either Move goes here, or I don't know who does in an S tier.
I don't think anyone does, dude. I've said that. I truthfully don't.
But there's no
We don't have to do an S tier. We don't, because there's no S tier. I'm sorry, there's not. That's like perfection, like beauty. Like,
I think though it's just like the best we got.
I don't, dude. I don't. I think that they're just. I would go to Move the same amount that I'd go to Grow Healthy and Sunnyside. I'd put them all on the same level. And that's just because, honestly, Moose flower.
I mean, that's kind of a good point. The trade-offs that each place has does kind of. But I'm saying though, like, but I don't know. If Move doesn't get the S tier, I'm fine with that. But
I can't do it.
Out of all the contenders on the list, yeah, fuck it, they're an A.
It's got to be an A, dude.
Yeah.
And that's just, and literally, this is why for me is because although their flower has been a lot better. It's hit or miss.
I like the meaning that this list has evolved into. It's no longer just a tier list. This is a basis on where I'd probably recommend.
It's gonna be a longer video than we thought.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Okay. These videos are usually like 30 minutes.
Yeah. I assumed this was gonna be in depth as hell, honestly.
All right.
Like, we can never be simple on these things.
Now we're moving on to MedMen, which might be a quick one. When you put it.
Wait, ready? Let's just look at each other and say it on 3. 3, 2, 1. D. We don't even need to discuss.
Listen, they've been around forever. They haven't done anything. There's not really.
Shit. I've shopped there multiple times. Mids, dude. Mids. It's been a while, but always mids. And their gram carts that they sell, this is the only thing I'll give them. They sell $60 gram carts that are not strain specific. So if you literally just want a gram cart to chief on for cheap, $60 base price isn't that bad.
Yeah, but I wouldn't tell you to go to them. Like I would tell you.
I would never tell someone to go to
Are
MedMen.
Fluent over MedMen.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I have to put them in a D tier, because that would be like all these other ones. Pretty much C and up, I would suggest to someone for certain items, but D is like
If you needed something.
D is nothing. Like I would never tell you.
I
to
wouldn't recommend you to go there.
Literally ever. So that's why MedMen's got to hit a D
No,
tier.
actually, I'm gonna correct what you said there. We're gonna probably do this probably 6 months from now again.
I mean, of course, like this
When
isn't the
something-
current. This isn't everything's current state.
Yeah, everything's current
in
state.
its
Just so you
past.
know that, whoever's watching.
Yeah,
this.
look at the date. You know, you might be watching this 6 months down the line. A lot might have changed, but as of right now, Cookies it doesn't even have a storefront open.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. Next, Planet 13.
I have no say on this one.
You know what? Like I said, we're being optimistic in this video. I've been to Planet 13 in Vegas. I've done some research. Planet 13. If you want to know anything about them, link to video probably somewhere. Because I did a video on that. But Planet 13, largest dispensary in the world in Vegas. Huge selection. Great atmosphere. A little overpriced, I'll be honest, but that's what you get when you go to Las Vegas. I do know in California they are vertically integrated and they still sell amazing line of products from what I've read and heard, but again, that's not my own experience. So I'm not worried about but my point there is I'm not worried about their vertical integration.
Yeah, true.
And I think that they're coming here and they're gonna make a splash in this market. They're gonna definitely recreationalize things to a degree, I feel like.
You know, you just reminded me that we forgot.
What?
Jungle Boys.
They're not even, no.
They're not here yet, but
We're not even on that list. They're not even, we don't even know.
Okay,
Anyways.
I mean,
But as far as this goes, you know, if we hooked Cookies up, and you know, I'd say Planet 13 has a similar reputation to Cookies to some degree.
I think it's definitely fair to put them on the B tier.
That's exactly what I was thinking, and you know, maybe we're dead wrong about some of these, but
Some of these are predictions because, like, obviously they're not here
so
yet.
this is looking ahead. This is the one I'm probably most interested to talk about next, because I think this is going to be a huge underdog that I think it's above. I think it's a.
I haven't been there in a while, bro, to be real, because when okay, so we're talking about Rise. Rise is next.
I think Rise, in my opinion, could be an A-tier dispensary.
All right, so
Although I will settle for B, I'll be honest.
yeah, like I just haven't been there in a
enough.
while, dude. But when I was first getting my card, they used to do free delivery, no minimal order. And when
You used to abuse that, I remember.
I didn't have a card, dude, and I would literally just order like 1/8, and it would come in their glass jars.
I've
and
never
it's
been
so
disappointed
pretty.
with the quality. I don't know about the variety, but they do offer pretty much everything else. They don't really, concentrates they're lacking. All right.
That's why they can't be in
They're
A.
B tier.
They have to be just because, but like their flower was always so great, so that's why I feel like they're B tier to me. It's just like
Overall, they're a pretty good dispensary.
yeah, from what like it's been a few months since I've been there.
But they've also been pretty stagnant for a while too, kind of like a Grow Healthy.
yeah, definitely. But like I said, that comes with more perfected products too. So
Okay.
it just depends, you know.
All right.
Next though,
Surterra!
Surterra.
I don't like Surterra. I liked Animal Larry from them, and the only other product I'd recommend would be their full spectrum vape carts, cannabis dried terpenes.
I think they're C tier, but I think that's because they have a lot of variety.
Would you recommend anyone in C tier over Surterra?
No, I would all equally recommend them the same.
So you
Depending on the product.
Okay, whatever.
Like, I'm telling you, bro, because, like,
They
I would
do
send
have
people
some
to Liberty
medicinal-
for, like,
They
cheap
have their
things.
audience for sure. It's fine.
I know, like, a lot of the older crowd loves Surterra.
All right. Yeah.
So,
Okay, whatever.
yeah.
A lot of ratio products, whatever. Okay.
All right, next.
This was kind of controversial, but honestly, I think we might be in the same standing as far as this one goes.
A?
Are you for real?
The flowery?
Yeah.
You thinking S? What are you thinking? What am I missing here?
Damn, we're on a completely separate page for this one. I was thinking C tier for the flower, to be honest with you.
Really? Why? What happened that I'm missing here?
What are
All
you?
the flower products I've ever gotten were pretty fire.
I don't know. I had some shit from them that was honestly pretty disappointing. Very nose has been terrible on shit. They had that whole Tiger Bomb thing. I'm
Like-
saying for a store, for a company with no product basis, for a company with no brick and mortar stores, for a company that has a 710 collaboration signed, for a company that's building out their grow, I don't know. They're just not doing it. Like any products I've tried from them, anything recent has all been pretty crap.
Interesting.
You
That's
know,
crazy.
like I had Candy Chrome.
It's been a bit for me since I've had it, but
I had Candy Chrome Juniors from them somewhat recently, and it was nothing crap, but it's nothing like I would definitely recommend Rise, Sanctuary over the Flowery, but I could see it being on B tier if they're living to their potential. Like if we're being optimistic.
Yeah,
like
maybe
we have them,
okay, all right. I'm gonna take that. All right, I was
Definitely
rating,
not an A.
I was rating the old Flowery that I tried probably like almost less than a year.
All I know
a
is
little
that
bit less than a year ago.
they've been rushing the Cure.
Have they been?
So their nose
Really?
has been shit. It hasn't been
Damn, that's crazy.
amazing.
I mean, but
you
I'm
know,
also-
I've had a lot of good experiences with them as well. I would put them at between a B and a C, really depending on the day. But
I was gonna
since we've
say,
been optimistic
yeah.
this whole time, dude, I can't, dude. They do the delivery.
Yeah, it seems like you have a lot more experience with them than I thought that you did. Like maybe I just haven't been there enough. I've only been there I've only tried like 2 or 3 of their products, and for me like they were all great, but they all look great. But like if you've had like multiple batches, which you're saying just haven't really met par, then I'm gonna give this one to you, bro. But I would say that with this 710 collaboration, I think that brings them up a tier regardless. If
Hasn't come out though.
I understand that, but these also haven't came out.
Since I'll follow the trend of being optimistic in this video, overall I do say that on a generality, the quality of flower is probably better than anyone in the C tier with regards to Fluent, but with pricing, they've had so many marketing fuck ups. I don't even know what to say, but you know what? We'll put them in a B tier because if you order from them, I don't think you're gonna have a bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I wouldn't
And I
tell
think
someone to
you
go to
probably-
Rise more than the Flowery. Like I would probably say.
But also, we're putting them on fucking. So many people in B tier don't even exist, but that's so funny. All right, I'm kind of cool that this one timed out perfectly. Like we didn't save this one.
Yeah, honestly, this just came at the end, but True Leaf, the one,
Dude, although
the one and only.
What are you putting it as?
All right, I gotta break my case before I rate this because I think that it's important. So, flower at True Leaf, everyone knows it's just not great. It's not even good, really, most of the time. It's pretty rare that you get a good batch of flower at True Leaf. That's just the honest truth. I've purchased probably more Ace than I can count from there and been disappointed every single time. However, I've been purchasing a lot of the concentrates recently because it's also the only dispensary within 5 minutes of me because they're literally everywhere. But their live resin has been really on point recently. Great terpene, great spread out terpene profile, great taste, effects last long. I just got some of their Paradise Waits live rosin. I love it. It looks great right now too. So, I'm trying to be as honest as possible here. They have a fuck ton of variety. They sell great battery devices. So, although their flower sucks and they probably couldn't give a fucking shit about the patients like they say they do, I'm gonna have to put them, and this honestly hurts me a lot, but I think I might have to put them at like a B, dude. And that's like if we're basing it strictly off the products, and that's because I only dab, so I'm like only buying their live resin. But as an overall dispensary, I'm gonna have to put them as a C because when I look at the other thing I put at B, I would recommend those way over C.
That's what I was gonna say.
So it's gotta be C.
I think you said it pretty well. I don't really have too much to interject. I think you're gonna have about.
It's hard, man. It just depends what you like to shop for because they just have so much shit. So it's like if you're smoking flower, dude, True Leaf's a D tier dispensary. Like if you're only smoking flower, why would you go to True Leaf? Like,
And the only thing I'll mention, and it'll be a positive, is the return policy.
That too. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like they make up because they have all this money to do all that shit.
The reason I couldn't let you put it in B, and I was gonna say something if you didn't come to your sentence a little bit, is you're gonna have a terrible patient experience.
Yeah, true.
Almost everyone does.
You're gonna wait 45
all the time,
minutes long.
and that's just how it goes.
Yeah, honestly, Truly Tampa Bush though, shout out to those guys. Can't even lie.
Truly Palm Coast, I'll give you a shout out. You're usually.
I think it just depends on the location too.
Yeah, if you're in a small town with like people who actually, you can get lucky. You know, some stores are better than others. I'll be honest.
I see the same people at Tampa Bush. The supervisor there, man. If you ever see this video, you're great. She has colored hair. She's a freaking doll, dude. Literally makes my customer experience better every time. So,
last but not least, Vitacam. Where do you want to put them?
Dude, Vitacam like 6 months ago would have been like a B tier. Right now, probably a C. Probably recommend them around the same as Cureleaf and Liberty. Just because their price points, they haven't really had much deals. Every time I get their edibles, they're like stuck together all inside the bag and like it's all sticky and weird.
I only ever went to them for convenience and you know.
Yeah, because it was like 2 minutes away
Carts,
from you, you know.
The Cocoon line, cool.
Distillate's fire. Give them that. They're killing the distillate game over there.
So yeah, another solid C.
Another solid C. I'd send them there for 1 or 2 items.
C got bigger. That's cool. Didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching this video. This has already been a long one. There's not too much to say. Let us know what you think. You know, this isn't like anything life or death. Like, you shouldn't hate us because of this, and we're not gonna hate you.
Yeah, honestly.
This is a fun conversation.
I honestly would appreciate if you guys argued some of these points in the comments. All right, you guys, I'm here shooting this outro alone now. Aaron had to go. It's getting a little late here, and we're at my house. But shout out to you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Press that like button if you enjoyed this video so we know that you guys are liking this kind of content. Press subscribe if you want to see more. Don't forget, press the like button. Just fucking beat the shit out of the like button. Do it. All right, whatever. Peace out. Have a good night, you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video.